Alright, hi my Capricorns. This is going to be a love reading for August 2021. Alright, so if you've watched any of my other videos, you'll probably know that I've tried a couple of different setups and a few different ways of doing readings. I don't think I'm going to do separate single and taken readings. Basically, I think I'm just going to do one overall love reading. And then later on in the month, if I have time and if, if I feel called to do it, basically, then I'll do those. All right, so this is just going to be a general reading. So, it's impossible for it to resonate for everybody. Also, it could be your energy or the other person's. So when I'm doing the reading, I may be saying that it's your energy, but if you know for a fact it's the other person's, then take it as that, okay? Whatever resonates, take, and leave the rest. All right, so let me just get, we're going to start out here. Yeah, I'm getting all smoked out, so move you. All right. So I just want to see generally what's going on for you guys. Just overall, not even in regard to love. What's going on with the Capricorns for the rest of August 2021. Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising. Alright, so we have, I'm going to draw a few tarot cards on this as well, because this does seem important. Well, I did notice on the bottom of the deck. Alright. So there's probably been a significant amount of instability in your life recently. I feel like Capricorns, I'm a Capricorn Sun, so I know, but Capricorns have all been having a really rough, honestly, rough couple of years, 2-3 years. Really big issue with finding stability. Okay. So, first off, we have healing the heart and the power of self-love. We've also got deep emotions, unknown feelings, and past life influences. And then that's leading to sacred action and decisive focus. All right. And with the tarot cards here to clarify that, it seems like throughout August, you're going to be taking, like you may have been feeling like you're taking a back seat to everything. Some of you may be taking time out to, for healthy reasons, to grow and to figure out your own stuff and whatever. But a lot of you, I feel like, have really kind of just stepped back in your lives and not played an active role in it for a while, which is strange for a Capricorn, but that's what I'm getting here. And that's caused some significant anxiety and some worries, and you may feel like your life's sort of almost gotten away from you. But I see you actually being able to start to move forward from that and become the King of Pentacles, all right? Which King of Pentacles is really who Capricorns are naturally, right? You're, sorry, it's very hot in my office. Capricorns naturally are extremely business-oriented, generally have more of a masculine presence, how we see it, at least, all right? And very good providers. Maybe not the most emotional people, but, I'm just going to leave it. Maybe not the most nurturing emotionally, but very good providers, very good at taking care of shit, very good at getting shit done. And recently you may have been really struggling with that and floundering with it, essentially. But it seems like there are some deeper causes to that are starting to come to the surface, and they're going to allow you to start moving forward. Okay. Now, let's do the love reading. I think I'm actually going to use my Morgan Greer, my little baby Morgan Greer. Alright. For Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, for the rest of August 2021, what is the energy between them and their person? What's the general energy between Capricorn and their person? What's going on between Cap and their person. So, you guys are definitely having a struggle, okay? I do feel like this is for more long-term committed relationships or situationships. This doesn't seem like it's something new. So if you're single or you're just dating new people, this isn't for you. All right. So what I'm seeing here is this partnership, and it is a partnership. You two are very connected emotionally, spiritually, and you care for each other very much. All right. There's recently been some serious shit going down between you, and I feel like it's been built up over a long period of time, months, if not years. One or both of you were quite dishonest about something that bred a lot of resentment, a lot of bitterness. And then either you guys were not communicating really at all, or you were just fighting a lot, bickering a lot, being very impulsive with how you spoke to each other, what you said. There may have even been some addiction or substance issues going on here, spending, anything like that. But overall, it was leading to like this sense of depression, this just heaviness, this oppressive energy above you guys, okay? There's a chance it was about money, that money was involved at least somewhat. However, you guys have really been resilient, okay? Whether you're currently separated or you're together and it's just really shitty, the resilience between you is there. Even if this other person doesn't seem to really still be in the fight, they are. They're just showing it differently than you. Because ultimately, for the month, we do have the Two of Cups, we have the Chariot, we have the Death card, and we've got the Nine of Wands, right? So, also the Hermit. So, that's telling me that you guys may have been separated, may separate temporarily to have a little bit of alone time. If you don't separate, it could be counseling or just taking some time to yourself and sort of figuring out your own stuff. But it does look like you guys are going to be able to move forward and progress because both of you, you know, there were things in the relationship that both of you needed to change, things that you needed to do differently. And you may have been resistant to those things up until now, but it looks like you guys are both embracing the changes that need to happen. See how this person currently feels about you and what they want to happen. How does Capricorn's person feel about them? All right, so I'm not saying that you're the one who was dishonest, but they feel like you were the one who was dishonest. They feel like you sort of were getting away with something, but that it's come to the surface and that you're coming clean or that they found you out in a way. They do feel like something about this connection was unfair and imbalanced. It caused them a lot of anxiety. And they felt like you were very callous, cold. You may not have actually been that way. You may not have meant to come off that way. Other people may not have taken it that way. You know, you really might have just been direct and blunt. But to them, it was very difficult and very cold. All right? And they feel like, if anything, that you've been the one that's sort of been blocking the progress here. Not saying that that's true. Just saying that's how they feel. All right? What does this person want? What does this person want with Capricorn? Alright. They want an emotional connection with you. They want this to continue. They want you to have some time to figure your own stuff out, but they ultimately want to come out of isolation. They want to have clear, direct conversation, but, you know, I would recommend being a little bit more sensitive. And they want you guys to be able to overcome your toxic traits or your unhealthy cycles. They really do. They want to put in the effort. They're willing to put in the effort to do that. See the most likely outcome, and then we'll do some advice. I'm trying to make these readings a little shorter so that I can get them out quicker. Alright, what's the most likely outcome between Capricorn and this person? So many cards. Alright. So yeah, it looks like there's a mutual sort of awakening, realization going on between the two of you. You're both kind of realizing your roles that you played in the issues here. There may have been a struggle for power, honestly. Maybe not in an obvious way, but in a subconscious sort of way. Yeah. So, likely outcome. This is interesting because we do have the Three of Swords, so there is going to be more pain that this relationship causes. But getting over these past issues requires that in a way. Yeah, it's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to be painful, but it needs to happen because we've got a continued emotional connection, and we've got you guys building on the past. Okay, this card's very like reminiscent, very nostalgic, very first love, childhood friend feeling. And you guys are going to be able to get back to this in a way. You guys are going to be able to build a foundation again and have this emotional connection. And ultimately, we have the Two of Cups again here. All right. So it looks like that's what's going to happen. As things currently are, as long as you're not resistant and as long as you're able to sort of be a little bit more emotional than you have been. I'm not saying you haven't been emotional, but you need to be a little bit more sensitive. The person you're with is probably not an earth sign. They may be an air, water sign. All right. Advice for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, dealing with this person. Well, we did have the Hermit on the bottom again. And I'm only gonna, where did I see it? The Six of Wands caught my eye in reverse, and it just came to me. Try not to care about who's the winner. Sometimes when we're talking or having arguments, we get caught up in just being right, even if we know we're wrong sometimes, and just be careful of that. Tower, make sure that you're embracing the fact that this is kind of chaos, this is conflict, this is pain for a while, but it needs to happen if you want to save this. Don't allow yourself to be resentful and bitter, all right? Don't allow yourself to get back to being unfair. You know, it's going to take a while. With the Knight of Pentacles, it's going to take a while for you guys to get this figured out. But, you know, slow and steady is really going to win this race. And the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck, but he always gets where he's going and he always does it the right way. So that's telling me that as long as you accept that this is going to be a difficult process, this is going to take a while, and that you're okay with that, and as long as you make, you know, slow, progressive steps towards fixing it, things are going to be just fine. Things are going to work out. All right. I'm going to do a couple of quick oracle cards. Call it a day. Advice for my Capricorns dealing with this situation for August. Jeez. This deck's not cooperating. Alright. So you guys are in a little bit of a standstill. Again, Hermit energy. It's even a Hangman energy, even though we didn't get that. It is a sort of standstill, even though you guys are working towards things. It's very slow. All right, but you need to be able to find the positives, because there are a lot of positives between you and this person, and both of you want to work this out. So you're going to have to try and find the bright side, find the silver lining in order to make this work. And with the curse, just be careful not to allow what has happened in the past here to become some sort of toxic cycle. Don't allow it to become this routine and drag it into your future. You know, you need to completely release what's happened between you in the past in order to actually build something new. Okay? Alright, so I hope that helped. I know that it was a quicker reading than usual, but I just want to get these out to you guys. So, good luck, Capricorns. If you're interested, I do have an Etsy shop. I'll link it below. Also, I'm beginning to read in a couple of local shops, so if you live in upstate New York, you'll be able to find me there. My website will also be listed down below. Yeah, and have a great month. Thank you.